Greetings and salutations from the great city of Chicago. I am hanging out this afternoon with MGTOW Cowboy. Say hi, Cowboy.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Yes, we have a grand total because we start. This is just spur of the moment stream. We have a grand total of 0 people watching us, but people can look at it later. Anyways, Cowboy is shy. You can see his arm there. And he's putting his arm around me. I'm sort of worried about these Chicago guys, man.
No.
I'm pretty sure I'll give him a kidney shot if he fucking tries anything.
No. Nothing like that. No, it's just putting my arm behind the chair,
It better be.
Right.
We don't want none of that. No homo.
Right. No globo chomo, no globo homo. Right.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Cowboy and I just ate, and unfortunately, I could not talk him into taking me to a Waffle House. I don't know. Do they have Waffle Houses here, Cowboy?
Yes. In the city proper, no. I don't know of any, but I know in the suburbs there are numerous Waffle Houses.
Excellent. Well, next time I come to visit, we can go to the Waffle House. But I've got Matt Downer here. Hey there, buddy. Welcome to the stream. It's a really impromptu. It's going to be a short stream. Cowboy and I are just going to shoot the shit for a bit. We're not going to have a panel today, unfortunately. And it looks like we have 3 people in the stream watching. Hello! Welcome. Glad you all could make it at the drop of a hat. We've got Queuing Speed and your buddy, Polska Bob.
Yeah, what's up, Polska? I didn't see you there. Polska, are you a Polak?
Polska, did you hear that question? They're wondering if you're a Polak. Anyways, and Alien Rockin' Head has also joined the stream. I hope everybody is already a wrench, because I make everybody a wrench. I don't care. And I did that to Cowboy to protect him from Polska Bob, because Polska is a bully. He bullies poor Bob. Bob is such a tiny, diminutive guy, and Polska is he's a mean bastard. He makes poor Cowboy.
Well, when Polska is not inebriated, he's very friendly. So sometime between about 10:30 and 11:30 every night, he's bound to be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Affable, very nice.
Okay.
And then after about the 4th or 5th beer, with every beer, he becomes a little bit more, I don't know, help me out, tough, mean, aggressive, but he's a nice guy. Polska, are you there? Polska, so am I supposed to come? Polska, did you want me to come to the South Side this evening? Was that the plan? Please feel free to write something in the comment section there.
Right. Polska, Bob was trying. Cowboy is trying to set up a date with you tonight. I feel so used. Anyways, welcome Timmy and the one and only Sir Yeetist, our very own crypt keeper, in the house.
Yeah, hey, Sir Yeetist, I've been meaning to ask you, can I possibly interview you one of these weeks? I think I'm running out of hours for this month, but sometime maybe next month. Are you free by any chance? I did want to do a MGTOW interview with you.
Okay. Anyways, Polska is not answering your questions there, MGTOW Cowboy. Can you guys hear Cowboy okay?
Oh yeah, right. How's my audio? I'm trying to speak nice and clearly. Can you guys hear me? Maybe press a 1 or something if you can hear me.
Or just say, yeah, we can hear you.
And press 2 if you think Polska's a Polak.
Well, we all know Polska's a Polak.
Okay. So what's the topic of discussion today, Brandon Trueblood?
Well, we don't really have a topic, but we've talked about some MGTOW shit today. Oh, so we got a 1 and a 2. So yes, they can hear you, and Polska Bob is a Polak.
That sounds about right.
So I think that you're coming through loud and clear there, Cowboy.
That sounds good.
Oh, Matt, Polska's a big boy. He can take care of himself. We'll stop. Anyways, Polska's still working. The poor bastard.
Polska, are you interested? Actually, I should ask you first. Did you want to come and see him, or do you have time? What's your time schedule like?
Well, I want to get a lot of sleep because I got to start really fucking early in the morning.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you already expressed you're not interested in drinking or anything like that.
No, I'm not going to drink. I've got to drive in the morning early.
Right. What's early? 5 in the morning, 7 in the morning? What are we looking at?
Well, we are doing our trip planning at 5, and we should be on the road by 6.
Yep. Okay, and just out of curiosity, is he coming to pick you up at your location?
He is.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Wow. Yeah. No. Welcome to OTR Trucking. It's going to be great. I did OTR for a month. It was very remunerative. I made a lot of money, but you know.
Well, Giving Speed said he wants a picture of Polska so he can Photoshop him as Honey Boo Boo.
Right. Okay. Yeah. See, Polska Bob. He is not fat. He's not fat at all. So I mean, Honey Boo Boo. I don't even know if that would work. I don't see how that would work. Honey Boo Boo's fat.
Well, Giving Speed's a genius. He could do it.
He can make it work. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And congratulations on shooting an 82 today, Timmy. So that's a great score, unless you're playing putt-putt. Anyways, well, we were talking about, different things, like the difference between Chicago and Kansas, and the restaurant we went to, we just got absolutely crap service because I'm dressed like a farmer and Cowboy's dressed like a cowboy and everybody else is all like urban. And I had to literally wave the waitress over to get a fucking refill on my water. And the other time I had to carry my water up to the waitress station to get a fucking refill on my water.
Yeah. So just quickly to comment on that, I could not agree more. I go to restaurants regularly, and that was some of the worst service I've ever seen. It seemed like that one woman was actually just outright ignoring us.
Oh yeah, she was. I would fucking wave at, put my hand up, hey, and she would fucking just walk on by without looking at
me. Yeah, okay. Well, so we didn't tip, so that's
we definitely didn't tip after that service. It was shit service, and the food was mediocre.
Well, no, I disagree. I think the food was just fine. I would say 1 out of 10. The food was a 9.
I would have given it a 5.
A 9.5. Now that I think about it. Yeah, no, the food was great. What didn't you like?
Well, I thought that it was just generic, average all around. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Okay. Anyways, welcome, Mohammed. But that's the thing about food. It's a matter of taste.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I have some, and you don't. Ha ha!
I could have taken you to some other places. That's the thing. I purposely wanted to take you to a place that served like American fare. Here in Chicago, I believe that there are over 7,000 restaurants and bars.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of places I could have taken you, but I don't know. I could have taken you to like a.
We could have gotten some traditional Chicago food.
Yeah.
Maybe some, some of the Italian beef or Polish sausages.
Right.
Or, God forbid that we, go to some other type of European ethnic food, or even, I eat everything. I'm a fat bastard, and so is Cowboy. So as long as it's not sushi, I'll eat it.
Right. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't care for sushi. I don't care for sushi at all. Actually, I feel like I'm eating air. I eat sushi, and then half an hour later, I'm hungry again. I don't understand what that is. So, but anyway, yeah. So we went to the Golden Corral. It was very nice, and Brandon Trueblood was telling me all about his travels. I had no idea you were in the service. I had no idea you were in the Navy. Um, yeah, that's fascinating.
That was great. I loved it. Anyways, welcome, David Smith. We're happy to have you this afternoon, or whatever time it is for you, wherever you are. I know Mohammed, it's middle of the night over there.
Where is Muhammad from?
Mohammed is from Egypt.
Oh, right. Egypt. Where are they? 12 hours ahead of us?
Fuck if I know. He says it's midnight. Okay. So that's less than 12, hours. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
And welcome, Hemi for Speed. If you like sushi, that's on you. I'm glad you enjoy it because sushi chefs need to work too. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't care for sushi at all. Another thing worth mentioning is sushi. Is my understanding is it's not properly cooked, right? Isn't some of that stuff raw?
Well, yeah, a lot of it's raw.
I don't care for that. I don't care for that at all.
I like rice. I'll even eat the dried seaweed. Probably would eat wet seaweed, but I never have.
Yeah. So anyway, we're in this.
Timmy is a fellow Chicagoan. He was born on the South Side.
Timmy who? Timmy Sokol?
Timmy Kramer.
Oh, Kramer. Right. Okay.
95th and Cicero. Best pizza around is Palermo's, he says.
Yeah, I like Palermo's. Although I think that's more of the South Side pizza, not North Side. But yeah, that's cool. Where'd you go to high school, Timmy? Who's it? Timmy who?
Timmy Kramer.
Timmy Kramer. I remember him, but I can't remember from where. I don't think I ever interviewed him. But yeah, I remember the name. Where'd you go to high school, Timmy Kramer? Where'd you go to high school, bro?
Well, we'll wait for Timmy to answer. He's not answering yet. Right. Well, and Mohammed says there's grilled sushi and fried sushi.
Yeah, right. Some sushi, my understanding is some sushi is cooked, but not all of it.
And he says he was just born there and he grew up in Arizona.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, I guess in a way you're still from Chicago. But.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, so it's nice what is today? Friday? Nice Friday afternoon going into the evening. The weather's basically perfect here in Chicago.
Yeah, it's about 75, 80 degrees. The bugs are singing. I haven't seen any fucking birds, but the bugs are singing. I know the birds are here because there's bird shit everywhere.
Yeah, I did spy with my eye a monarch butterfly, but yes. What's his name? True Blood here, he went and he started hassling it and it flew off because he hates nature or something like that.
Oh, fuck you. Anyways. Yeah, monarch butterflies are disappearing. Their numbers are drastically down because of the pesticides are killing them off. So that's kind of sad because the monarch butterflies are really pretty, especially when there's thousands of them.
Yeah, I think they migrate. By the way, I remember learning, don't they?
Yeah, they migrate
all the way from Mexico, if I remember correctly. Yep. Someplace in Mexico, there's like millions of them. They fill the sky,
That's Copper Canyon.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
I've been down there for that. I used to live in Tucson for a while.
Yeah.
And Copper Canyon, if you guys ever get to go to Mexico and you're not into like just going to the beach and getting drunk, go to Copper Canyon. It's fucking fantastic. It is almost as cool as the Grand Canyon.
You don't remember where in Mexico is that?
Well, it's...
is it in Tijuana?
It's in northwestern Mexico. No, it's not in Tijuana.
That's a joke. I'm sorry. It's a pet joke. That's where the prostitutes are, by the way. Tijuana, baby. Zona Norte.
I have a chick named Philip. What the fuck are you talking about, Hemi? Well, if any of these people in here are female, I've heard that our good friend Scorpion is going trans on us and has been pretending to be a male lately, but I don't know if that's just a rumor. She gets a lot of press. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but she is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know too much about Celibate Scorpion. Seems like lately she's
Well, she and Hermit go around and around, and
Right. She's been taking a lot of flack from the community lately. I don't even know why she comes in these streams.
I don't know why any woman comes into the manosphere.
Well, you know why though. They're always looking there.
Yeah, they're looking for validation.
There you go.
And sadly, though, there's quite a few guys out here that are thirsty.
Like who? Like unwanted contriver?
I'm not going to start that again.
I just messed with you, man. Just not with you, bro.
When he does something wrong, I'll fucking point it out when he uses my name in it. But
yeah, right.
Just getting after him for the sake of getting after him, I don't think is beneficial.
I've spoken to unwanted contriver many times. He's a nice guy. What's up, unwanted? If you hear this message, what's up, man? Shout out to you. So.
Anyways, that was all on MGTOW Cowboy. I had nothing to do with that.
Right. That's true.
But, like, one time in Hammer's stream, I think it was Lisa Smith, they were talking about how women were bad this way, and she says, I'm not that way. And like 5 guys were, of course you're not, Lisa, you're one of us, blah, 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 blah. And I just wanted to fucking bleh.
It's a mixture of it's human nature. It's the male nature to want to do that. To want to we want to provide and protect for women. It's in our genetics, and then we're raised from an early age, to be nice to women, and mix that with half these guys want to fuck these women if they can. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can curse.
You can say fuck. You can say shit. You can say God damn it.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want.
Well, some
welcome,
of these guys,
Manly Load.
Nice name, Manly Load.
And CJ Wilkins. Welcome.
Anyway, you know what they say. Half of the guys in the manosphere are one BJ away from going back to the plantation or whatever?
Yeah.
So.
Well, as a monk, I don't understand how somebody could, want to hang around those creatures ever again. But the only reason I would ever think that it would be even halfway worthwhile to be around a female is if you wanted a baby of your own. And like Cowboy and I were talking about earlier, the only way I'd do that would be to have a surrogate. Hey there, mouth agape ape. Welcome to the best beard in MGTOW. I'm glad you're in the chat.
Right.
He does. He's got a great beard.
You're not showing me on camera, right?
No, I'm not showing you on camera. You can see it right here.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay, very good. Okay, all right. Remember, not trying to be doxxed. It's a trust issue.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else were we talking about?
Well, CJ Wilkins says he's a solid rim job and roast beef sandwich away from going back to the plantation.
Oh, yeah, well.
But he's taking his daily dose of red pills.
Good.
Yes, excellent. So there are various countries where you can get the surrogate stuff, but I would recommend getting a lawyer in that country and not paying the woman directly.
Right. Yeah.
That way you have all the paperwork filled out correctly ahead of time, and with him, and make sure it's a man handling the business side of it, you're not going to get fucked. And you can, and if you're wondering how you can catch a lawyer in a foreign country, you go to the American embassy and you say, hey, do you have a list of reputable lawyers in this country? And they'll say, what area of law? And you say adoption. And they will give you a list of reputable lawyers who will guide you through the process, because every country is different wherever you want to get your surrogate child from.
Okay, if everything you just said is true,
it is true.
True blood. Then why did you get married twice?
I got married twice because I'm a dumbass.
No, just kidding.
I'm a dumbass. I got married once, got super fucked over, got married the second time to a really hot, crazy chick.
Come on, bro. Maybe third time's a charm, man.
No fucking way. I've already given away 2 houses.
Oh man.
Never again.
Yeah, very very sad. Yeah, I was telling everyone. I was telling Brandon Trueblood the story of my dad, and I love to share this story. I'll share it again right now. My father, he was such a. Uh-oh. Oh, careful. He was. Did that show me?
No.
Okay. Well,
I can show you if you'd like.
it's can you? Yeah, later. We'll do it later. Yeah. So my dad, he was married to my mom, and then he got divorced, and he lost his house, and he lost not one, he lost 2 multi-unit investment properties in a neighborhood in Chicago that is now called Wicker Park. If you guys know anything about Wicker Park, it has over the last 2 decades gentrified immensely. Adjusted for inflation, we're talking about millions of dollars. So you know, to my mom's credit, now I'm not affording her much credit, but it does appear that my father was cheating. But the point is, we hammer this home, we talk about this incessantly. Men, or what does Hammerhand say? Control your biology.
Yes, control your biology.
Control your biology. My dad,
Morals, ethics, values, and principles.
Morals, ethics, values, and principles. Yeah, no, my dad, he was, following his little head, not his big head, and he was caught cheating, lost everything, and it's bad news bears, man. Guys, don't just don't get married. Don't get married. So anyway, changing the subject, what do you think of these flowers here? We're in a park setting. We're sitting in my car facing a garden.
Yeah, I think that the goldenrod is quite lovely this time of year.
Is that what that plant is called?
That is what that plant is called.
Wow. Okay.
See, I'll show everybody.
There was actually a monarch butterfly. It came back again.
And the white flower is called Queen Anne's lace.
I think I've heard of that before.
Yeah. Sometimes called lamb's breath.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. I think was it Captain Cook's ship was called Queen Anne's Revenge.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Or was that Blackbeard maybe? I think it was Blackbeard now that I think about it. There's your random trivia for the day.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, this is for Father Saunders. Oh, darn it, that was a silent one.
That's disgusting. Oh, here in Chicago, we call that an SBD. Is that what it was?
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't want to push too hard because I'm afraid I'll shit myself.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So anyway, Mr. Brandon Trueblood was in town, or he was in Chicago on business. Can you talk about that for a second? You're about to launch your new career in over-the-road trucking.
Yeah, I've got my CDL, and my company's sending me down here to meet a truck, and we're going driving.
And you said when you get to the Mexican border, you're going to start working with the cartels, bringing in the guns and the drugs and the women. And what was that? I
didn't say that at all. But yes, Hemi, I did fart on my own phone, and I don't care. It was just a little, not even a big fart. I was hoping for a big fart. That would have been hilarious.
Well, you did have that pecan pie back at the corrals.
I'm pretty sure that we haven't worked through the Golden Corral all the way through the intestines yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got my own theories on that. Have you ever eaten corn and then like 2 hours later, you go to the crapper and there's a couple corns in there.
Well, that's 2 hours, but it's only been like 45 minutes since we finished eating.
True. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Hey, Cubing. I live in nature. I love all nature. And if you want to know about nature, you've got to read about it. And shit has names. I'm sorry if I know the names of flowers, but I do. I know the names of the trees, too. I know the names of the animals. I even know MGTOW Cowboy.
Right.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, David. I appreciate that.
who all is in the stream right now? I can't see.
Well, we've got
screen
Hemi
share.
4-Speed, Mohamed El Sayed, Manly Reloaded, Cuban Speed, David Smith, Matt Downer, CJ Wilkins, Timmy Kramer, Alien Rockin' Head, I think, and Mouth Agape Ape,
Oh, right.
and I think that's it.
Is Polska still in the stream?
I don't. Polska hasn't commented for a while, but
Okay.
he's still working, so you know.
Right.
I really don't want him driving and watching this.
Right, of course. Okay. He might get another DUI, you know.
You are absolutely right. You don't wipe your butt with poison ivy.
Okay. Leaves of 3, let it be. Leaves of 4, eat some more. I can't remember. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so just
or poison oak. Poison oak is just as bad as poison ivy.
I don't think I could tell the difference, but yeah.
Yes, he took me to the same supposedly steakhouse. There was no steak being served.
You gotta wait till after 3.
The Golden Corral. You're absolutely right, Ape.
Right, that's where I took Iridium.
That's what he says right here.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I took Iridium to the Golden Corral. The place was actually closed. I got in there and convinced the general manager to let us in. He also gave us half price off, which was very nice of him. So, yeah.
They say that you would probably use the same rubber twice, or maybe more.
No, I don't. I just don't like using condoms.
Cowboy is not a rap it yourself man.
No, I'm not. It just doesn't feel the same, you know. So, but I'm very, very careful who I offer up my seed to. So that's why I don't pay any child support. Yeah.
Well, Cuban Speed, the best cure for poison ivy I ever found was to scrub the area with a steel wool pad soaked in rubbing alcohol, and that because the part that spreads the irritation is oil. Is the oils that you're
secreting
that get in there, and then your body floods that area with
booty juice.
No, it's lymph.
Lori Lightfoot.
Your body floods the area with lymph of your lymphatics from your lymphatic system, and that raises the blisters. And then you have in there a mix of that oil and the lymph, and once those blisters pop, that oil gets on the rest of your skin, and you get more oily, itchy, fucking horrible shit. But the rubbing alcohol lifts the oil out, and also makes it so those open sores don't get infected.
Aha. You sound like a country boy.
Who don't want a giant iguana?
Sorry, what? Who does not want a giant
iguana?
I'm
trying to read manly here.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Thank goodness.
Ghana? I'm sorry, manly. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Gonorrhea? Herpetogonosyphilitis?
Maybe.
Okay.
But his point is, don't go bareback if you don't want fucking babies.
Right. So, I mean, I don't talk about this too much, but I have made at least 3 or 4 videos out of my many hundreds of videos talking about.
You made porn videos?
No. So, but I have made videos detailing, you know, essentially, I don't really have what you can call intercourse with women anymore. Now it's just BJs, you know, and the idea of having a child, you know, the amount of responsibility, you know, seems daunting. So I purposely try to avoid putting myself in a position. You know, you have kids, you pay child support.
Yep.
So you know,
I know how to make them.
He knows how to make. He doesn't shoot. Brandon Trueblood does not shoot duds.
Well, I do now because I had a vasectomy.
He does now because he has a vasectomy. So.
But Manly, do you listen to Frank Zappa? And if you do listen to Frank Zappa, you should listen to a song called Titties and Beer. And those of you who have heard Frank Zappa's Titties and Beer will know what I'm talking about. Those of you who haven't really should give it a listen.
Yes. Another song recommendation would be Ass and Titties. Ass and Titties by DJ Assault. It's a little bit more urban, but yeah, DJ Assault, Ass and Titties, great song. If you guys like house music.
Okay. And yes, Emmy, I've had the vasectomy because I could see it in the eyes of my first wife. She wanted more babies. And now that I know what was really behind her eyes, I understand that more babies meant more money. But I was thinking to myself, my God, if I have more children at that age, I'll be a fucking retired before they're fucking through college. And I did not want that.
Right. It's like that song. What's that? There ain't no way to hide your lion eyes. Who sings that? The guys who sing Hotel California.
Yeah, that'd be the Eagles.
The Eagles, right? Okay. It wasn't the Pigeons. Okay, it's a bad joke. Okay.
Well, I was looking at Cuban Speed, who bathed his crotch in hot sauce.
Oh boy.
He bathed. It was an experience, but it kept him from having babies.
Right.
That's a silly question, Bob. You're watching us right now, you fucking Polak.
He's everyone's favorite Polak.
So. Yes, he is.
And
I love Polska Bob.
Oh no,
no homo.
Right, no homo. Right, no homo. No, we all do. We all do. He has very much, in a way. It's interesting. He doesn't make any content. His content is very sparse. You know.
Well, Polska has his like after hours shows that I always miss because they're on way too late at night. Yeah, yeah.
But he's become.
He's almost successful endeavors with as many places as he wrenches for these days.
Yeah, right. Well, it's gotten to the point now where he's sort of, I don't know, everyone just expects that he's going to be a moderator. So he's just.
And I'm happy to say that everybody in this chat should be a moderator. And if you're not, I'll make you one.
Well, I don't know if you should make Polska Bob a moderator.
Polska is a moderator, just like you're a moderator.
I was going to say, okay, because he's going to be bullying me the next time I'm on
He won't be moderating. He won't be bullying you on here. Everyone has the power.
Can you make me like a bigger moderator? Can you give me like a bigger wrench so I can?
Hey, pooping while standing has come here into the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's up, pooping while standing? How are you? I remember speaking with you. You're a jolly fellow.
I like Pooping's name. That's a great name.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
I don't recommend doing it though, unless you're like sort of squatted. You know, pooping while squatting is okay. Because if you guys have ever traveled in Asia, you'll know that they don't really have. You know, once you get outside of the cities, they don't really have sit-down toilets. They have these like places where you can put your feet and you just let her go into a hole. Blah!
I was just about to bring that up. I remember learning, the country of Indonesia, like 80% of the population does not have immediate access to a toilet.
Yeah.
Like, what do? You just poop while you stand. So,
and
squat.
Once you're outside of the cities in a lot of different countries, and it doesn't even have to be Asia. If you go to Eastern Europe and Russia, it's still that way too.
Yeah.
They're shitting in fucking holes. Most of the houses out in the village do not have indoor plumbing.
Wow. Yeah, I remember in Mexico they have indoor plumbing, but it is a social mores to you're not supposed to flush the toilet tissue because their plumbing is like second rate, and I guess if you do that too much, it'll clog up their system, clog up their plumbing or something. So they just throw the shit or the toilet tissue, laced with shit, right in the garbage or something.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyways, Pooping While Standing says that's his Native American name.
Oh, right.
Given to him by Chiefess Pocahontas herself, Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren? Yeah, right. Oh man, that woman is so Anglo-Saxon. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Why is she lying, man?
I don't know. She's a politician. They all lie.
Yeah.
You know how to tell if a politician's lying?
They're moving something?
No, their mouth is moving.
Right. I don't remember learning that Elizabeth Warren character. She told that lie in a bid to get into law school. That's how she got into law school. So, yeah.
Well, it's just like Joe Biden said that he graduated from the Naval Academy. He never went to the Naval Academy.
Right. You're right. That's true. He said that man has said all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah. And the first time he ran for president, he didn't make it through the primaries because he got caught plagiarizing.
Right. Right.
And now he's our commander in chief, who truly had 81 million votes. Because we all believe that, right? Yeah. There was no cheating going on whatsoever. No, no, no. If you believe that, you'll believe I'm doing a spread for selling underwear at Calvin Klein next month.
Right.
Oh, ape, that's low. I believe that she is the shaman of the Slapaho tribe.
The Slapaho tribe. Haven't heard that one yet. Is that like a spoof of the Arapaho?
Well, Bob wants to call in. Should we let Bob call in?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Bob, call in, bro.
Okay, we'll open
call
it up.
in, bro. What it is, bro.
How the hell do I invite people?
I don't know.
Guests.
Go to guests.
And then invite a guest. And copy that to the fucking clipboard.
And copy and paste.
And then we go to the fucking post a comment. And we fucking put the shit in there. There it goes. Chat.
My name is Kermit.
Yeah. Anyways, there's the. I can have up to 6 people, but I'm only going to take one at a time. Last time I opened the panel up, we had people talking all over the top of each other. So, whoever wants to call. I will take you just like any good voicemail jail in the order that you call. Because I don't take fucking money, and you can't buy your way in. So, Bob, you asked for it. You got it. Get on there, motherfucker.
Looks like Polska Bob just called me on my phone.
He called you on your phone?
Yeah, he did. Like literally a minute ago.
Well, that fucker should have known you're on the stream.
Right. You know how it is. He's an interesting character, that Polska Bob.
Yeah. Oh, yes, and happy birthday if you were born today. Or on this day. Some years ago.
Is it
because I doubt any newborn babies who were born today are watching my stream. Ooh, I hear the cops. Oh, we have a guest. Who is it? It's Polska Bob. Add to the stream. Welcome, Polska.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh, we're pretty good.
We're doing great, bro. How are you?
We're over.
I just called your phone. You could have just put me on speaker on your phone.
Well, we could have done that, but we did it this way. Because, we're kind of in the middle of having a stream right now, Bob.
Yeah, I get it. I'm on your stream, right?
I know. That it was a mandate from the Bureau of Redundancy Bureau that I say that. So what's on your mind today, Bob?
It's been a busy day. Beautiful though.
It is beautiful
this weekend, and it's always wonderful this time of year, especially right around my birthday. I think the past 10 years I've gone to Riot Fest, and it's just been absolutely gorgeous. Never rains, never cold. It's about 85 degrees, and awesome weekend.
Well, Bob, we have a question from the chat for you. Uh,
Go on.
Cubic Speed is wondering if you are a transformer.
I am not a transformer.
Now, inquiring minds wanted to know, and we know the truth, straight from the Bob's mouth.
I'm a drunken Pollock. That's what I am.
Okay, drunken Pollock eye.
All right.
So I believe Cowboy and you were making plans for this evening.
Yeah, Cowboy. You want to just meet me up at Conrad's a little bit later, around 10:30 or so?
Yeah, between 10:30 and I'll probably leave at around 10:30, so I won't be there till about 11.
No, that's fine. You know
Yeah.
I close it out on Friday anyway.
Right. That sounds good.
Okay, awesome. I'll have that thing for you.
All right, sounds good, man. See you then.
Uh-oh. Bob, we have a doubter in the house. They're saying the Decepticons can't tell the truth.
You know what? My lawyer advised me to plead the fifth. I'm not answering that.
Okay. Pooping While Standing would like to know if you will deliver flowers to North Carolina when it's Pooping's birthday.
That is a little bit out of my delivery range. I can wire some stuff out for them. We'll find a local shop and send it to them.
Okay, you heard it. Bob is going to send Pooping While Standing flowers.
You want some black roses? Does he want black roses?
I don't know what he wants. Hey, welcome D-Man 50. Yes, we just this is an impromptu stream. So
hey, Bob. I'm sorry. This is a dumb question. I do admit, but is there
Well,
actually such a thing as black roses?
as flat Earth?
no, it's black roses.
Black roses.
it's black
is
roses?
there such a thing as black roses?
No, there isn't. We spray paint them.
Oh, right. Okay. What are the various colors of roses? Red, pink, and yellow?
Red. You got red, yellow, white, pink,
Oh, yeah.
orange. There's mixed colors. You can even get blue roses, but they're dyed.
Okay. And
Yeah.
don't they supposedly
Out
they
of the
all
way,
have,
asshole. Really? Sorry. Road raging.
and don't they all have like a specific meaning? Like the yellow rose is for friendship, and red is for love, and
Yeah, they do. I couldn't tell you what they are, but yeah, they do.
okay.
Okay,
Just curious.
check this out. I'm driving by the airport.
Yeah.
Look how they got all this blocked off with snow equipment, so you can't see in what's going on. They do that when dignitaries come into town. Can't record them.
Let's see.
There we go.
All right. So do you have anything? Here, turn that off, man.
Brandon, are you comfortable in Cowboy's little tiny car?
It's a tight fit because he's a big fat bastard and I'm a big fat bastard.
It gets cozy in there.
Yeah, and this car is not large.
It does get great mileage though.
I'm sure it does when I'm not riding in it.
Fucking traffic. A lot of traffic out today, Cowboy. A lot out by you.
No, I know. Yeah, no, I know. It was I was fighting traffic all the way to Brandon's the extended stay hotel, and then once we got in the city, and I mean it's Friday. Also, it's Friday, so you know.
Yeah, and like I said, Riot Fest is going on, so there's like an extra 100,000 people in town.
Sure.
That would explain why it was so fucking hard to get a hotel room.
Yeah, that would be why, actually.
So, all right. So, do you have anything else to add there, Polsky Bob?
No, just that some other people are streaming tonight. I noticed. I think Gone and John is streaming. I know. I saw you in there this morning.
Yep.
And
MGTOW Values is streaming.
yeah, right. It's Friday night.
Stop fucking calling into the show, Cowboy.
I'm sorry. Okay.
So I'll be around, guys. You guys will see me in the streams later.
Well, that's great, Bob. Well, D-Man, what I'm doing is I'm taking a job that's going to have me traveling all over the country, and I'm hoping to meet up with MGTOW brothers wherever I go.
Hey, you know what, Brandon?
Yo.
Take some video of the road, man, because I love those road videos where you get to see the countryside. Where are you going?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, for like a whole month, just like Cowboy did, huh?
Yeah, but I'm going to do it for a lot longer.
Well, that's because he is contractually obligated to work for them for a full year, or I think how it goes.
Yeah, if you don't work for him for a full year, you have to pay the price of the school.
You got how much was that? $4 grand, $5 grand, $6? It's up to $6 grand now.
Yeah.
You hear that, boys? A CDL is basically a $6,000 license.
But I got paid while I'm doing it as long as I work for this company for a year.
Right.
So.
Right.
You're right, Smith. It is the North American True Blood Tour, or as I like to think of it, MGTOW on wheels.
There you go.
So. If any of y'all want to write me and tell me where you live, which town it is, I promise not to disclose that information, and I'll come visit. So I like good food, and depending on my schedule, I'll even have a beer with you, but maybe not, depending on my schedule.
Well, maybe during a
because I'm very, very firm in my belief of 12 hours between the bottle and the throttle.
Yeah, I like that. The bottle and the throttle.
So,
yeah.
Well, I knew where you lived, Mohammed. I don't think I could drive there. There's a little thing called the Atlantic Ocean between us.
Maybe if we build a really long bridge.
So I'm not going to be able to go to Canada because I haven't had my shots.
Oh yeah, guys, don't get that clot shot. I was just listening to a video by Donovan Warland. Do you guys know that I'm going to speak very carefully? You can read between the lines.
This is something we have to be careful.
Yeah, you read between the lines. According to the makers of Viagra, you know who that is, that company. According to their own papers, 4 out of 10 women who were pregnant when they took the jab, clot shot, hot shot, I call it the needle craft. 4 out of 10 women who were pregnant who took it suffered a miscarriage. I'll say that again. 4 out of 10 who were pregnant, they suffered a miscarriage.
Well, that reminds me of since you're talking about Viagra.
Look it up.
That reminds me of a joke.
Oh, let's hear it.
Well, I went out the other night, and but before I went out, I went to go see my doctor because I'm getting a little old, and I might need a little blue pill. And the doctor says, I could give you a prescription for Viagra, but we have this new experimental drug. If you're willing to take it, I'll give you a pharmaceutical sample for free. So I was thinking, okay, I'll have I'll take the pill. It said take it with food. So I went out to dinner and I took the pill, and then all of a sudden, bam! I fucking had the urge. I just fucking cleared the table of all the dishes and bent her right over the fucking table and went to town. And my doctor said, when I went to see him the next day, he said, "Hey, I'm sorry, it was a little bit stronger than you thought it was going to be. I'll pay, I'll make sure that the drug companies pay you for any damages." And I said, "Don't worry about it, Doc. I didn't want to go back to that restaurant anyways."
There you go. Hey, Polska Bob, are you still on the stream?
Yeah, I'm just about at home, actually.
Okay, I have a quick joke for you. Can I tell you a joke that only you will understand because you're from Chicago?
Sure.
Okay, so there's apparently, and I just heard this joke. I just heard this joke yesterday. So there are 3 streets in Chicago that rhyme with the word vagina. Do you know what they are? China. You got Melvina, right?
Right.
Melvina. You know that street in Chicago.
Yeah. Melvina. That's right by my flower shop, actually.
Okay, and then you got Paulina, right?
Right. Over by Ashland.
Okay, and then you got Lunt. That's it. All right. That's a Chicago joke.
Yes, but Cowboy, do you know what the difference is between Napoleon and a female jogger?
Oh no, I don't know.
Napoleon was a cunning runt.
Right. Ah, I like that. Oh, that took a second for me. Okay, yes. Right.
All right.
Very good.
Well, we are coming up on an hour here. I think we're gonna close her down here at the 1 hour mark. So, any final thoughts? We've got about 10 minutes left, and I'm giving you the 10 minutes if you'd like it, because I know it's waffle time. Waffles, waffles, waffles. They're not just for breakfast anymore. Somehow or another, I think I've offended Cowboy MGTOW.
Not at all. No.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
So, any final thoughts, Cowboy?
No, not really. It was a pleasure to meet you. Again, it was a very pleasant surprise. Oh, you know what? I do have one very quick thing to add. This is true. This is true. This
A
is
true story coming up,
true
folks.
story. True story. So Polska is a dumbass sometimes, and Polska contacted me, and he was like, "Yeah, hey Joe, Brandon
Don't
Trubla."
use your real name, man.
Oh, that's okay. Everyone knows I'm Joe. Cowboy
Okay.
Joe, Cowboy Joe, but not, to try not to use my last name or show my face or my license plate of my car or, social security number. Anyway, long story short, Brandon Trueblood was in town, and Polska says, he contacts me and he says, yeah, hey, Joe, do you want to meet Brandon Trueblood? I say, yeah, give me his number. Polska Bob gives me the wrong fucking number. I'm not kidding. He gives me the wrong fucking number. I'm calling this random person, and then I figure this out, and then I contact Polska. Polska gives me a second number. That number was also fucked up, and so Polska's a dumbass sometimes.
The second one fucked up. What are you talking about?
Bob, you got to make sure all 10 digits are in the proper sequence. I'll show you tonight at the bar, bro.
I gave you the screenshot.
Right, that's actually how I found it in the top left corner. His real number. Yeah, no, I'll show you. But the point is, I've been trying to get in contact with Brandon Trueblood, and I couldn't because I was not given the correct phone number.
Yeah, I fucked that up. You're right, I did it.
I think it's beer. I think it's a champagne of beer induced lack of proper judgment or something.
I was at work driving. There was no beer involved.
Okay, that is when your BAC tends to be the lowest, I guess. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you tonight.
All right. I just get home, so I'll jump up too. Brandon, thanks for having me on, man.
Thank you for coming on the show, Bob.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good trip. All right.
We'll do. And
right.
Remember, stay off the road tomorrow. It's not safe. And welcome to the show, MGTOW Outlaw. Because, I got my country uniform on today. Do you? Got my shot of tobacco in. You ain't country unless you're fucking wearing overalls and chewing backy. So, anyways, did anybody see me playing the world's smallest violin?
I saw that.
I'm a virtuoso on that little guy.
What was the point of that? I didn't get that.
Well, you were telling a sob story, so I
That
was,
makes sense now.
yeah.
I was like, okay, I didn't. Okay, yeah, totally.
I don't know. I don't know if the speakers can pick it up. It's a very small violin, so it's not very loud.
Right.
So, does anybody else want to call in? No, if I was rubbing one out, David, it would be lower, but about the same size.
Okay. Right.
Oh, I don't know, Drewy. I would love to have another homesteading stream with a manly load, but my schedule has gotten all fucked up here lately.
Basically, starting tomorrow, he is going to be an over-the-road trucker. It's a lifestyle. He'll be, I don't know, what are you out, like 200 days out of the year? I mean,
Once I'm done with this mentorship and I don't have some guy looking over my shoulder, I'll probably start the homesteading streams back up. So if you guys can be patient for another month, I will restart them. I know Manly's got a lot to say, even if he is a flat earth fucker like Bob.
Right.
But I love you guys, even if you can't fucking.
How long is your training? 4 weeks, 5 weeks?
No, the training before I had the test to get the CADL was 2 weeks. I got the CDL last week, and then I've been waiting to go on this. I've been waiting to go on this mentor program, because they don't have too many guys who want to take new drivers out on the road with them,
right,
and trust their lives to some guy who's never driven a big rig before.
Right. How many miles are they saying?
Oh, the earth is a banana. That I can believe. So, how many miles?
Yeah, like some.
Well,
some
they do it by
programs.
hours.
Is it hours? Right.
And you've got your CDL. You should know this.
No, I don't know. I mean, there's new rules.
Well, you're only allowed to drive 11 hours every day.
Right.
And the most you can work in a week is 70 hours. It's 70 hours for 70 hours every 8 days.
Yeah, it's 60 hours per every, what is it, 6 day?
I'm not going to do the math. I told you what the regulations say. You can do the fucking math.
Okay, newbie.
Yes, I am very fucking new at this. And from the people that I've talked to, it takes about 2 years to learn everything you actually need to know.
I learned everything in like 5 days.
Yeah, right.
All right, maybe like 6 days. What is it? 13.6, 8.6, 13.6? I can't remember.
So, anyways, it's getting kind of deep in here. I'm glad I got my boots on. So, anybody have any final thoughts? Anybody want to come on the stream real quick? I will post the link to come on one more time.
Yeah, post it one more time. Anyone, come on in,
and
man. Come and say hi, dude.
If anybody wants to say hi to me or Cowboy, that's great. If not, I'm going to kill the stream at the 60-minute mark. So there's the link. Oh, all right. Pooping while standing. Great information. Just remember, boys, you cannot own property in Thailand, but you can own apartments. And I think you've got to have like 150,000 baht, which is not a lot of money.
I don't know what's the baht. What's the conversion rate?
Oh God,
I have no idea.
Last time I was in Thailand was in the 1990s. It was like 250 baht to the dollar.
Right.
Oh, we have a guest.
All right.
It's Pooping While Standing.
Yep, I've had him on. Good guy.
Welcome, Poop. Where'd you go? Pooping While Standing. Add to stream. There you go. There's Pooping.
What's up, brothers?
Hello, Poop.
How are you?
Welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Yeah, I came home from the old dog park with my pup and saw you guys were streaming. So yeah, I wanted to join in. I enjoy both of y'all's content. It's kind of like with Polska Bob. It's kind of just a good brotherhood, brother.
Well, Polska is intellectual and he does interviews.
What?
I tell,
Polska?
excuse me, not Polska. MGTOW Cowboy is intellectual and he does interviews, that type of stuff. And I tell jokes.
No,
And
yeah,
then I do,
like some
then
of
I
the
do a
shows
little
you
bit of
have are
survival.
pretty damn good. Some of them suck, but some of them are pretty damn good.
There you go.
You're true. You're right. Some of them do suck.
But hey,
And
you
those
know
are the
what?
ones that get like 50 views.
Well, hey, I mean, we're not all like Dane Cook or Chris Rock. So what are you gonna do, right?
There you go.
That's
It's
true. That's
effort.
very true.
Hey, pooping while standing. I forget where are you from again? You're from Georgia?
North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina, right? Okay, yeah, very good. Okay,
Yeah,
and it's that's Eastern. That's Eastern time, right? So you're 5 p.m. you're 5 right now.
Well,
no, I'm 7. But,
you add hours going east.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're 7. 7. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I was just testing you, pooping.
No, it's no, it's great to see. Well, I mean, hell, like oftentimes, like I'll either have to get up early and do some work on the computer or whatever. But it's refreshing to get on, and usually there's something going on up until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Not, I mean, obviously not all nights, but or if you come back from the bar, you're pretty much sure that last call with Polska is on. Anyway, it's fun to have the camaraderie, the brotherhood, and folks talking. And
I remember vividly the very first time I think you were on either my stream or Polska stream, and if I remember correctly, I think you're in the insurance industry. Is that you?
Yep. Or on the population health side.
Yeah, no, I remember, and I remember you and I had a very good conversation about the vicissitudes of the insurance, the field, the good and the bad. And I remember Bob he was so drunk, he was essentially acting belligerent towards you. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Yeah,
so much. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's just one thing that people do get. If you don't know, then all that you can rely on is your emotional feelings.
You mean like fear? You mean like fear and ignorance? Yeah.
Well, yeah. People rail, which I get it. I've seen both sides. I've worked on the provider and the insurer side, so I've seen from both perspectives, and it is not a perfect system. But God help the people that are that ignorant to think that we need to go and nationalize our healthcare system. They have no clue about how it works in other countries. And
I do. I've been to the VA.
Well, the VA is a shit show.
That's what we'd all have.
And that's one of the things that I really applauded Trump on was that, look, if you're not able to access care within a reasonable amount of time, fuck yeah, the VA or, the military will pay for you to go private. That's the way it should be. And I'm not saying that should be the way for all people, but for veterans, fuck yeah. People that are on Medicaid, yeah, I'm sorry, brother. You're not even covering the cost of a physician visit. That's why most physicians don't want to take Medicaid. Anyway, yeah, so I've seen both sides, and believe me, with this whole pandemic, the amount of money that hospitals have made, I don't give a shit if they're profit, nonprofit, they were such hugely incentivized. And what's really fucked up is that there was a recent article in the Epic Times that I thought was just fascinating. Now, granted, it was anecdotal, but this lady got basically a terminal diagnosis. She had less than, I think, 6 weeks to live. And they brought her in. Of course, she was not vaxxed, and they immediately wanted to get her vaxxed. And she was like, no, why, if I'm going to die, why do I need, it was all a monetary incentive. Right. They could say, that she didn't have COVID, but we all know that if you have the vax, you are just as likely to get it. Some people say, and there's studies that say that those that have been exposed to it have a much greater chance of getting it. Anyway, the treatment protocol that they wanted her to get, she was unwilling in which to have that given to her, and so she said, "All right, well, if I'm going to die, then I want to have my priest come in here and not to give her last rites, but just to have a conversation with them. Well, they wouldn't do it until she agreed to the treatment protocol.
Wow.
Which then she said, all right, well, I mean, because, and she had her sister involved. It was, I think it was from 2 days ago. If anybody's really interested, you just talk about like just oversight. Anyway, something that I'm very passionate about, because I saw hospital systems make so much money in such a short amount of time.
Sure. It's one of the biggest transfers of wealth in all recorded human history.
Yep. And the fact that they got extra incentives for them to list the cause of death as COVID, not because of COVID. And again, the CDC even came out and they finally acknowledged that 77% of COVID hospitalization deaths had 4 or more comorbidities. And that's a fucked up patient population.
Right. I'm basically hearing the same thing. Also, being overweight, smoking or tobacco use, diabetes,
COPD, congestive heart failure.
Right.
I mean, you're talking like in my patient group, if a member, and I work with the Medicare population, so the older folks, but if they have more than one, we're on them. We're on the hospital system to get their PCPs to make outreach. If they're not successful, we make outreach. Like we're, because we're at risk for that. I mean, we get whatever Medicare pays for that, and it's age adjusted, risk adjusted, whatever. The most, and it depends on the region, but there's a 5% reduction over what Medicare would normally pay. So not only is the Medicare, the Medicare Advantage companies taking that risk, they're also getting
later alien rocket head.
Anyway, I don't want to steamroll on this, but
let's change the subject.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's boring. I know you love your job, but dude, you're putting me to sleep.
Yes or no, but I mean, people.
I'll tell you what. I will impersonate Polska Bob for a second. I don't understand you talking all your funny with your funny numbers. Right? Someone grab me another beer.
And to answer T-Man, I am not going to buy Polska Bob a beer because Bob is not going out until after I've gone to bed. So,
next time.
I'm sure I will be here again.
Cowboy, since
and
you
Mohammed, if you're still in the waiting, we'll have you on next. Any final thoughts, Poop?
No, I just want to ask Cowboy a question real quick here. Since you've hung out with Polska in person
many times,
what is his motor function when he gets on a tear? I mean, some of the times like that, I listen to his words and I'm like, okay, wow. But how is his motor skills?
I'll answer that giving you I'll tell you a quick story, true story. So him and I co-hosted the first national MGTOW meetup a couple months ago in the beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
He went to a baseball game, I think with Reverend 20 Piece. And for some reason, of course, it's fair to say he was inebriated. He fell and dislocated his right shoulder. No, I'm sorry, not his shoulder, his right elbow.
Oh, shit.
So, I mean, imagine how coordinated or uncoordinated you must be to not be able to hold balance and to fall on the concrete. That's how I'll answer that question. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, yes, it does. I mean, great dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm just wondering, and I know he walks the bar, so good on him. But I just have always found his late night calls and knowing that he's at the bar, I'm like going, dude, how do you even walk home if you're that drunk? But anyway, hey guys,
it's the only thing that I criticize him for, but it's purely out of health. I just worry. In fact, the only reason why I'll share this is because he shared it with me. I don't know if you've heard. Have you heard of this gentleman, Iridium Kush? He's sort of new onto the community.
Yeah, no, I've seen him on some of the live streams. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I interviewed him. I met him in person, and we hung out. I don't know, for maybe 5 or 6 hours, and he related to me that he essentially was a functioning alcoholic for many years, and then in his mid 40s, he woke up one day and his liver just crapped out on him. It just stopped working. Of course, he got really sick and he almost died and whatever. The doctor told him just take a break on the alcohol. Now he's 2 years alcohol free and he's walking around. He's fully ambulatory and things are better.
Good. Yeah. Now he's out in California, isn't he? Northern Cal. I saw that live stream with you.
No, I'm sorry. He's I think East Coast, Massachusetts, I think, or Rhode Island.
I don't know.
Somewhere on the eastern seaboard.
Okay. Well, good. Well, no, I mean, hey, no disrespect towards Paul. I mean, hey,
No.
if we didn't care about him, we
Right.
we
Then we wouldn't say it.
wouldn't talk about him, right? So,
Right.
no, it's just no. Listen, no, I just thought I'd call in. Again, I like the fact that well, MGTOW is growing. I mean, I wish that this had been around 10 years ago, but well, at least to the level that it is now. But
yeah, Brandon Trueblood, he wishes that it was around before he met his first wife.
That's true. That's actually very true.
Yep. Well,
because back in the day, I believed in the blue pill dream. I really did. I thought, you work hard, you get a wife, you raise a family, and you make money and improve the lives of the next generation, and they will have a better life than you did. I firmly believed that when I was a young man.
No, we all wanted to build a foundation, something that we can look back and go, this is what I lived my life for, and I can pass it on to that next generation. But yeah, we all, I think, like Brandon, you and I, we're probably in the same age group there. And yeah, we were fed, a Disney fairy tale bullshit aspects, in the 80s growing up, So anyway, guys, thanks for having me on. You guys take care. Safe travels. Congratulations on the CDL.
Yep.
Or soon to be.
I got a master's in mechanical engineering, and I'm going to go drive a fucking truck.
Well, hey, look, I've thought about that a lot because, in healthcare, I work with primarily women, which sucks. I thought about doing this.
I want to go back to the office and play those fucking games.
Yep.
No way.
Yep. I've given it strong thought myself, but I've got some ties here. I'm hoping I can do it for another 2 or 3 years and just say, fuck it, and move to Thailand, Malaysia, Portugal, and I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Enjoy talking.
Pooping while standing. Thank you for joining.
Thank you very much. Everybody go subscribe to Pooping While Standing's YouTube channel.
Yeah, I don't have a channel. I've thought about it, but I'm in an industry where if this got found out, man, it's a small industry. I would get nailed.
Well, subscribe anyways. That way, if he ever makes any content when he goes to Thailand and starts hooking up with the lady boys.
Okay.
Then,
all right. I'll show you the other side.
No, don't show us. I don't want to see it. But
Okay.
Cubing Speed, he wants to see it.
All right, guys. Take care now.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.
And now, if Mohammed is still there, we'll bring him on. Welcome to the stream, Mohammed.
Peace to you all.
Peace to you. Alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum.
That was my very bad Arabic.
Mohammed, are you there?
Well, speaking of which, yes,
Oh, it must
I
be
mean,
lag.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a lag, I think.
Yeah, he's like too.
So say your piece, Mohammed, and I will shut up and let you talk.
okay, I was talking about basically what is the American breakfast, the classic one. Speaking of waffles.
What?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't understand you. What's that? Did you just call Brandon Trueblood an asshole?
Well, no, he didn't, but that's true.
I can't hear you. What do you say?
Well, MGTOW Cowboy asked if you just called Brandon Trueblood an asshole. And I said, Mohammed did not say that, but it is true.
Nah, not too.
So what's up, Mohammed?
Tell us what's on your mind, Mohammed.
I really, really, really hear you out.
Okay.
Like,
Well, thanks
I
for
put
coming
some
on the
poison
show.
in the high.
I
Poison.
guess we're having technical difficulties. Mohammed, I love it when you come on, and you know, we'll have you on the
Agree.
homesteading channel again, talking about your robot gardening. So if any of you guys don't know it, Mohammed builds robots. So he's a really smart dude, and he's worth talking to when the internet gods align. So I guess that is everybody who wants to come on. We're not going to, I'm sorry, Mohammed, we're not going to try it again because my arm is getting tired holding up this damn phone. I've been holding my arm in one position for an hour, and I'm ready to put actually an hour and 15 minutes. I'm ready to put my arm down. So thank everybody who has joined in and has come to be on the show. And we will have this again wherever the next stop I am at that has a MGTOW in it. I will endeavor to go and meet whoever is there. Peace out, brothers. I'd like to thank MGTOW Cowboy once again for sacrificing his Friday afternoon to come out and eat a good meal.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
All right. And I will catch you all later. Remember, morals, values, and principles. Don't fuck up yourself just because you want to stick your dick in something. Ain't worth the squeeze. Take it from me, I'm a dumbass, but I'm reformed.
He's all better. He used to be married, but don't worry, he's all better now.
Bye-bye.